Baccarat. This is King Harold. I've written algorithms that are always winners at Baccarat. I've been making my living at this for some time now. If you tune in here, you're going to see exactly how to win at this game when you've been wasting your time on countless other channels and countless other ideas. I've looked at all of them. I've been at tables with people who thought they were professionals. I've been at tables with people who played on instinct alone. I've watched them all walk away losers, and I watch every proposed way of playing that you can see that's on any kind of social media platform. Hello, Chuck Ritter. Welcome. I have a kingdom here of a group that we work together with to be the best Baccarat players that we can be, and we're making a living at this. And I'm going to show some things tonight, and this is completely spontaneous simulations that are going to be whatever they're going to be. And we'll see if it's hard, if it's easy, if it's actually a beat down. You'll see exactly what it is right here in front of your eyes. Hey, JP, good evening, sir. And Trish, welcome aboard. Getting the gang in here and telling other people that are tuning in what they can expect to see tonight. I'm going to be showing chop one chop bets tonight. We're going to do it with high roller. We're going to do it with mid roller. We're going to do it with low roller. We're going to roll them all together and see what it comes out as. We'll trace it from the very beginning to the very end. The high roller is going to begin at a $300 bet. It's going to be up 6 units and down 5, $50 units. So it's going to be up 300, down 250. We're looking to win 1 unit. That's what we want to win. We want to win 1 unit. That's how we play it. Hey, Gil. Then we're going to go to mid roller, which is beginning at $200. It's going to be 10 units of 10 units of $10. We're going to go up $100. We're going to go down 90. Finally, we're going to play low roller. We're going to begin at $100, and we are going to use 10 units of $5 and 1 unit of down 9 units. So it's going to be plus 50, down 45 on the low roller. We're also looking to win the single unit of, in this case, it's $100. So we're looking to win 300, 200, 100. We'll see how it goes. And I want to thank Chuck Ritter today. We went through countless simulations today, working ways. We spent all day working on various simulations. So welcome, HR Green Shark. How you doing? We're going to kick it off right now by getting rid of that $145. And there it is. We'll bet it on the tie. And there it is. So we're at $1,828,000. And I'm going to kick this thing off betting a chop. Single bets only. We're not going to continue betting it. We're going to bet a chop. If we lose, we're going to wait out. And then we're going to come back in on the next chop. Right now, we have a player win. So that's a player. A chop would be a banker bet. So we're going to bet $300 on the banker. This is up 300, down 250, D'Alembert King style, high roller. Here we go. On the banker, a $300 bet. Professional Baccarat, that's what you're watching. Hey, Frank St. Alban, welcome, son. Nice to have you, sir. $300 on the banker. Here we go. And with that loss, we're only playing one at a time, so we're going to wait for a chop. The next bet will be $600. We have a no bet here. We have 2 player wins in a row. And as usual, I'm hoping that we hit a hard time because it's only worthwhile if you have to fight your way through. So here is the second bet. This is a $600 bet. We lost to 300. We come back with the 600. That's not a martingale. This is a D'Alembert. It's up one set of bets. We're going up 6 units, down 5. This is simply up 6 units on the player. Perfect. So now we got 2 couplets there. That shows that we've lost twice. The next bet is $900. So with that, we're going to try to chop this bet. This is up 6 units, which is $900. There was no Martingale here. This is the third D'Alembert bet. We're trying to battle our way back. Now, here's the trick to it. With that $900 bet, we're going to go down 5 units, which is $250. So this bet would be from $900. This would be a $650 bet. And we have an immediate bet because we had a chop there. So this is a $650 bet on the player. $650 bet on the player. Here we go. Trying to chop it. And we did. Okay, so here's the secret to it. You just saw the algorithm work. We had our bankroll, we had our bet selection, we had our bet amount, we had our patience and our discipline. We lost 3 hands and we won 2. We began at $1,828,000. Do you see the profit there? That's 2 wins, 3 losses. But we don't care about wins and losses. We're not trying to make the Hall of Fame. We're trying to make money. There's your $605. We're going to transition right now, and we're going to go to mid-roller. This is going to begin with a $200 bet. You can write any questions that you have here, or you can email me or text me or call me or whatever. But I want to make sure everybody understands, because now we're going to bet a $200 bet, and this is going to be units of 10. We had units of 50 at high roller. This is units of 10, beginning at $200. We're going to go up $100. We're going to go down $90. We do have a player win there. So the first bet is going to be on the banker, and it's going to be $200. A $200 bet right there on the banker to chop the player that we had. These are single bets. The only way you have back-to-back bets is if you have a win, because you've established a chop then. But if you're losing, you have to wait for the next single chop. There's the banker, $200. Not very hard. I'm going to go ahead and pass on from there. I know we're $10 short. I wanted to make a $200 profit. We made $190, but as you can see, we're up $795, and we only wanted to be up $500 because we wanted to win $300 at high roller. We won much more because I didn't adjust the D'Alembert down, but it was a solid 2-win, 3-loss, and a great win. So we're up $795. We won the mid-roller on the very first play. We're going to go to low roller right now, and that's going to begin with a $100 bet. And since we won again, we still have a chops going, so we don't have to wait. So we got a chop bet coming on the player bet because we want to chop that banker win. So we're up $795 now. We're going to bet $100, and we're going to bet it on the player. And this is going to be units of $5, and so it'll be plus 50 on losses, minus 45 on the wins, with the very first bet of $100 on the player looking to chop that banker win. Here we go. Okay, so now we've got 2 in a row. So now we've got to wait for a single chop again. That was a $100 bet, so the next bet's going to be $150. Because this one here, and I'm not absolutely sure of these units here, but this is low roller, and so that's the way it's done. So now we got 3 in a row. We're still waiting. The bet's going to be $150. And there's a chop. There's the player win. So now we're going to try to chop this player win. These are single bets. This is going to be a $150 bet. Low roller on the banker. I love it. We're getting in trouble with the low roller. We're at 150, so we're just going to have some fun here. So we're losing. Here we go. The next bet's going to be $200, and I don't care if it takes all night. We're going to play it out. We got 3 in a row there, so we got to get a chop. We got it there. So now we're going to, no, we didn't. That's right. It's 4 players in a row. My bad. We need to have a bank win to chop this thing. We're not getting it. That players are streaking. And still going at it. I love it when we see this kind of stuff here. So I'll tell you one audible that I do call here sometimes. When you got 7 in a row right there, players, you got a bulk of players' bets. It's reliable that you're going to hit some bankers here. I'm not going to call the audible here, though. I'm going to go right back to the player win to try to chop that one banker. And if I can get that there. So this is a $200 bet on the player as we're struggling with the low roller. With that $200 win, we would go down to 150, and we would be playing the banker at 150 because we can start right away because of that. And we don't need this much money to be profitable at low roller, but I'm going to go ahead and play it according to my book that says go it down. We're actually, I'm going to take that off because we are supposed to go down $45. So I'm going to bet the exact amount. That's down $45 from the $200 win. That's down 9 units. We're playing 10 and 9 on mid roller and low roller. Trying to chop this one player right there. That's the one we're trying to chop. Banker bet 155. Fantastic. So now what we're going to do is the next bet we're going to make is 205 because we're going up $50. I got to keep doing my math here, but we got to have a chop here. We got players bets. So we got to go to 205 here. And a push. So we got 3 players in a row. Four. This is where his rich and banker wins coming. Of course. But we're going to try to chop again. I know banker wins are coming, but we're going to try to chop again. And so we are going to a 205 bet on the player. That's up 10 units of $5. Told you they were coming. Okay, so now we're going to have to chop this one. We got 205. The next bet's going to be 255 as low roller is struggling. We need to have a chop play. There it is. We got a 205 bet to make on the player. With that win at 205, we're going to go down to 160. So that's down 9 units of 5. We're on a banker bet because of the player win there. So we're going to go 160 on the banker. And there it is. So as we continue to struggle, this bet here is going to be 160. This bet's going to be 210, but we got to get a chop. I got too much math going on in my head there, Kingdom. Okay, with that one, we're going to try to chop this banker here with a 210 bet. Winning at that 210, now we're going to go down $45. So that's going to be 165 on the banker. 165. Banker bet. So the next bet, gosh sakes, I got to keep doing this. $165, guys. We're gonna have to get a chop here though. So So we're going to get a chop here. So we need that. Sorry about the camera, because I'm doing other work here. We got 3 in a row players. And that would be 4. Players streaking all over this shoe. And still doing it. Really lacking balance here. So we're going to bet that it's going to chop back over, because we're going to bet this chop against this bank. So the bet now is up $50, so it's $2.15 is the bet on the player. Now we are up $6.90, but I don't want to stop this, because I want to try to battle this whole thing out. From the $2.15, we're going to have to go to $1.70. It's going to be on the banker, because that's down $45. We're playing it straight by the book, low roller. Sneaked in and and there you go. So there's the win. So I like that the low roller battled us a little bit. If you guys told me you wanted to keep playing, I'll play another round, because this is kind of fun. I told you it's even more fun when it's hard work. We cruised right through on the high roller. We cruised right through on the mid roller, and then the low roller caught some bad times. I'll tell you what, we're gonna come back again tomorrow night. I'm gonna do it the same way, and we'll see which one struggles and which one glides through. But as you look at this, maybe we can illustrative purposes. Let's take a look at this, and let's count up what we have for banker wins here so far in this shoe. We've got 3, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 banker wins. And on the player side, we've got 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16, 23, 24, 25, 27. So what I would say here is, I want to have some fun here. Let's play a low roller $10 martingale for a little while. Well, let's make it even more fun. Let's play a low roller martingale $50. How about that? We've got $852 here to spend. So let's go ahead and have a go at it, and we will. Let's see. We're going to put $50 right there on the banker. And now I'm going to martingale it on the banker. Repeat. Oh, I hit no bet. Doggone it. Sorry about that. Well, we'd lost it anyway. So, okay, so banker in our favor. $100 on the banker. And I'm going to martingale this thing to $200. And there's the win. And so it took 3 rounds to get that win, but I could see it's coming because of the numbers here. I think it's going to come some more, but I'll shut it down here because I've kept you too long. Hit a like on the way out if you would, please. And we played high roller, mid roller, low roller. We profited $892. And that is a solid session. I'm going to come back tomorrow night. We're going to do the same thing again. So I hope I'm not boring you guys, but I want everybody to see. I want everybody to see the game that they want to play. And by all means, you can play it any way you want. But I do believe that the key to what we're doing now is the separation on the D'Alembert. Now we have been winning with 4 and 3. But I began to look at it and think, I think if I give D'Alembert some more breathing room, he's going to be even stronger. So we can play chop 1 and 2 also, by the way. If we'd have played chop 1 and 2, we win right away there. We win there, we win there, we win there. So we have got a loss and a win, a loss and a win, win, win. And so we would have been closing everything out. Now, okay, here you lose 2, then you lose 2, but here come your win. You win there, now you lose 2, but here are loss, win, loss, win. On loss, win, you actually finish higher because the second bet is the D'Alembert up. So even here, I'll try to do it this way. You've got loss, win, win. Loss, win, win. You would never even get to this long losses with the player here, because you'd have already gotten your money right there on those 5 sequences, which is where we want it. We want to get our money. This is the way you play professionally. Thank you guys for all of you. Hit me a like on the way out. You know I love you. All the kingdom here. Any strangers that showed up, you're welcome to be here. And we will be back tomorrow night. Oh, sorry, Chuck. I didn't even see this note. Okay, my math did me bad. Okay, it probably would have been better if it was. That was a tough one, Trish. You're right, but the tough ones are the ones where you learn. Thank you to all of you. Excuse me for my dry cough tonight. Hey, Joseph Gurecki, nice to see you, buddy. And Trish, good night, honey. Love all of you. Hit me a like on the way out, and we will see you guys tomorrow night.